I would have gone with your line there, but maybe we are wrong, and he's still a professional.
Well, I'm I have no idea about Delver, so
And there is that blazing volley for the turn
yeah,
two
it kills
true
the
name
noble hierarchs.
bases.
It's
Oh,
pretty
it
nice that
doesn't
it
kill the
kills.
true names, does it?
No, it doesn't kill your names. That's an
Wow,
issue with it.
that's sad.
It yeah, he might have mistakenly assumed it did.
Yeah, maybe
Did
he's
you?
getting blown out next turn.
I mean, no, because he wastelanded, so
Oh, that's
Patrick
true.
can't play the tournament. What do you think about not forcing the noble hierarch if your plan is to wasteland?
Hmm.
Like if you really are on the wasteland plan,
Yeah, it
he's
might
kind
be
of saying
fine.
by wastelanding there. I mean, he's kind of trying to play a mana denial game, right?
Yeah, you might be right, but he did leave up Stifle as well now, or this turn.
Yeah. Do we know what he did with Ponder?
No,
I
he
assume
sent.
he shuffled because he drew the blazing volley.
Yes, probably. So is Delver gonna flip?
It
Pretty
is
important
revealing
here.
another force of will. That's pretty
That's
good for
great.
him.
That's
Means he
really
can.
good.
He's actually, I guess, something close to parity right now on board.
Yeah, I
But it
think
means
he.
he can deal with Patrick's haymakers. I'm
Yeah, he
surprised.
can force the true name, 100% force there, and the
Yeah,
thought is not even gonna matter.
that's true. But I'm surprised he didn't ponder there to try to hit the second land drop, considering he
Yeah,
has
he
a ghost
probably
in
just
hand.
wants to leave Stifle up here
Yeah, I
or capture
understand, but
cards.
Stifle doesn't necessarily do anything. Stifle, like in my opinion, I would have pitched like I would have like marked Stifle as a card to pitch to force.
Yeah, seems right.
So
Especially
if
at this time where opponent has two mana dorks on the battlefield already.
yeah, exactly, it's not going to do that much, right? I mean, maybe you can like stifle a Battle Skull Trick or something like that right later on, but he's so close to
Yeah,
5 mana that's not even going to do much.
that's true. Already has 4 mana now.
Yeah, then again, there might be something in Patrick's deck I'm not considering. I haven't played with Stifle in a long time.
Mm,
I don't think there's anything but Battle Skull and obviously lands.
yeah, I think
Maybe you
Stoneforge.
can stifle the Stoneforge trigger, I guess.
Yeah, there's nothing else actually. Stifle is pretty poor in this matchup if you don't have the turn 1 or 2
I think
against
it's
the
okay to
best.
leave it in on the play and just go full mana denial since you're gonna lose a long game against these true names and chases, right? So
Yeah,
you're
that
the
seems right.
aggressor, I assume. On the draw, I'm not so sure.
And he finds the plow. That's pretty good. With Mark still on one land.
Yeah,
You might actually have to force that.
I'm surprised he took the stifle. I would have taken the ponder there, I think, with the thoughties.
Yeah, or the Tarmogoyf as his only second threat.
I mean, he can't cast the Tarmogoyf right now,
That's true.
but stifle's not gonna do that much. I mean, even if he kills polluted delta, so what? You know
Yeah.
it's there, so you're not gonna like fetch main phase this turn.
Yeah,
You
but
can
if he
play
wants to
around it.
like
If he taps out for like ponder next turn, of like
yeah,
anything next
right
turn,
now.
you can just respond in response fetch.
Yeah, or in response swords, plowshare the delver, whatever.
Exactly. It's just like
What did he just do?
yeah. I guess yeah. Okay, I can see the reasoning behind
Oh,
that,
okay.
but I think the stifle's such a non-card that it would be fine to just leave it in hand
Yeah,
and
I think so
Flusterstorm.
too.
Keep the Flusterstorm to try to resolve the true name.
Sounds good.
It
Like
could
Mark
have
not hitting his second land drop here really hurts him actually.
yeah, a lot. That's why I would have pondered last turn instead of leaving open stifle. The leaving open stifle didn't do anything.
That's true.
But he didn't swords end of turn?
I don't
Interesting.
understand that as well.
I understand he's trying
Or
to keep his fetch for brainstorm, but th-
yeah, he's
there's
gonna
some
force
like
that.
consideration to just fetching because of what should I call it, because of stifle.
Yeah, and you know he doesn't have one right now, and he stepped out.
Yeah, exactly. Depends
So it
on how
looks
much you
like
value the land. I guess the land is not that important anyway.
it feels Patrick is actually ahead here.
Oh, he is way ahead, I think.
He is super ahead now.
If Mark misses on his
maybe?
land drop, then it's really awkward for him. Oh, Brainstorm's a really good top deck.
Yeah, Brainstorm is a good card,
That's
but
like
if
one
he
of the
doesn't
one of
do
the
the
best top
perfect,
decks he could have
perfect draw.
possibly
Yeah,
had.
that was.
Yeah, no, not the Tarmogoyf, I think. Ah, I guess does he know about the true name?
No, he shouldn't.
I guess he can assume there is one. So he probably puts back. Blazing Wally definitively goes, in my opinion.
Yeah, Blazing Wally goes and probably one Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, I think you put the Tarmogoyf on top. But what else do you want to draw except for Tarmogoyfs?
Yeah, you probably maybe just you don't you want to keep the Dismember and the Pyroblast.
I agree. I'm not so sure about the
Because
Dismember, actually. You definitely want the Pyroblast in case he goes True Name next turn. He only has one
Yeah.
card left, so it's very likely it's a True Name or a Chase.
it's really likely. That's a 4-mana or 3-mana spell.
The Dismember kills Deathrite, which is sort of a problem, but not a huge problem.
No, and if he has
I think a second Tarmogoyf might be better than a Dismember at this spot.
that's actually, yeah. How big is Tarmogoyf right now? 4, 5?
I think so. I mean, 2 4 5s, and he's on 11. Sure, Deathrite can
Yeah.
gain some life.
There's the Pyroblast for the true name. That's
Yeah, I agree
actually
with this line. The only
close.
thing is, I might have put Dismember on top instead of Tarmogoyf. I like putting Tarmogoyf second from the top, so you can leave it there if you don't have to Pyroblast this turn.
He's just gonna bounce out the Tarmogoyf here and hope to win. Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick drew a Brainstorm though. It's pretty good. Though he doesn't have any
Definitely
spare
draws
cards in
one.
left hand.
Ooh, not a true name. Wow.
I mean, that was a good draw.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Now that you want
I
the
like
second
the fact that
Tarmogoyf.
Patrick. Yeah, I like the fact that Patrick's keeping the Brainstorm in hand.
Yeah,
In
that's
this
really
spot.
good.
A lot of players would just fire it off here, but I like keeping it in these late game scenarios to get maximum value out of it.
I agree
There's no reason to
100%.
rush it right now. You have something to play this turn.
And if he draws lands, he doesn't really need more lands right now.
Yeah, exactly. You can wait until he draws like one land, then it's probably fine. Chance of drawing a second one off of the Brainstorm is pretty high. So you put back
Yes.
both lands and then fetch. But a lot of players just like jam Brainstorm as the one card
they
left,
just
and
look
then it
at it like
doesn't
I
really
draw
do
a card.
anything. Yeah, exactly.
And their Brainstorm locked and sad.
Okay. I think he should shuffle off of this, but I'm not entirely
Do you
sure.
know what he saw?
Yeah. It was Stifle, Blazing Volley, Bolt. Maybe you keep the Bolt.
I think you shuffle though.
Yeah.
Like, those cards
And I
don't do anything.
think you dismember the Death right here. Like letting it untap just helps him raise so much.
I mean, you could just bolt it, or do you want to bolt face?
I think you want to Bolt face, so there goes the 2-turn clock, right? Does that work? I think that works, right?
Yeah, that
What are the
works.
card types in the graveyard right now?
Graph is a 4/5. No, it's
No,
a
it's a
3/4.
3-4, but it will be a 4-5 possibly. Oh, there's no
there's
lands.
no lands.
Yeah, of course there isn't. That's right.
But it's
Ate
a
all of them.
fetch.
But there's a chance Patrick fetches next turn, and then Goif is a 2-turn clock with the Bolt. Also, if you draw, like if Mark draws another fetch.
Yeah, he just killed the Death Right, like you said.
Yeah, I think that's a correct play.
That's probably right.
And then Patrick immediately draws another Death Right.
Wow. Oh, he's gonna fire up that Brainstorm into 3 lands. Oh.
I mean, why did he play that?
I don't
You
know.
don't play that. You just fetch and leave it in hand.
I think so too.
I guess it doesn't matter. But you fetch.
Is he?
You fetch now to play down Stifle, I think. And I
I
think
mean, you definitely fetch before you draw now.
No, yeah, I know. But the problem is if he passes now, Mark draws a Stifle, and
Brainstorm.
he stifles the land. Patrick doesn't get to shuffle, so he redraws his lands. Ooh, those are
That's a
pretty
good
spicy.
draws. Yeah.
That's a really good Brainstorm, even though he's locked.
Yeah.
I think you put Bolt last because you don't need that right now.
Yeah, probably. And
Then, like,
you don't need the days either.
no, I guess the days is bad.
I think days bolt, yeah, exactly. And then you have Fluster Storm Submerge up and Tarmogoyf for next turn.
So I think
So
do you submerge now?
Do you submerge Death Right?
Well, if you do it now, he can't activate it.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
he might fetch end of turn, which is good value. But if Patrick plays perfectly, he should fetch upkeep, I think. But this is
Yeah,
perfect for Mark now. But I think it's a little bit greedy to pass priority there, because if Patrick fetches upkeep, he gets another Deathrite activation. Okay.
yes.
I guess if that's your plan anyway, then that's fine.
Oh, he draw the Scrubland anyways.
It's
That's
his
so
invitational
legacy.
card, right?
That's like shuffle my cards away, draw them anyways. It's every tournament ever.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he did that. He did just draw a true name and a Deathrite after they were killed. So
He's going aggressive now with the true name.
I'm surprised at this. I think it's because he assumes the Deathrite is going to be enough to raise.
Maybe, and he can block at least
Yeah, but the
once.
Deathrite's going to get submerged.
Definitely gonna get bolted. It looks like.
And
Yep.
I guess, and then he can submerge the Noble Hierarch. The problem is then Patrick just fetches away the Noble Hierarch. It's
Yeah.
not so bad.
I mean, it reduces the clock by a whole turn with the Exalted.
Oh, okay. So Patrick goes aggressive. That's very interesting. Doesn't he lose this race?
4, 8, 12. I mean, yes, right now he does.
It seems very weird not to either
Oh,
gain
he's gonna
life or
block.
get rid. He can. Oh, I see.
Now he's
Okay,
gonna
so
lose this. Now he's still losing the race, right?
yeah, but now the submerge is dead,
That's true.
which is pretty funny,
Oh, is he gonna fight? No, he
right?
can't fire after
Yeah.
Thoughtseize. Or he's dead to Tarmogoyf.
No, there's no way he's gonna Thoughtseize here. It changes the clock. Yeah, we knew he had that.
Play second Tarmogoyf.
Played pre-combat. Why would you play pre-combat? I think it's
I mean,
just
I don't think it matters right now.
yeah,
Right?
I know, but I think it's incorrect. I'm a stickler for correct play, even if it doesn't matter. But I guess
So
saving time. What does
that
Patrick
brainstorm
draw?
has to be good.
Yeah, it's a great
Like
draw though. Even just drawing a brainstorm.
that's not it. He's dead. I
Yeah,
think.
Sylvan Library is too slow. I don't think he's
I mean, he's
dead,
not dead, but
but
great.
it's close.
He attacks. He's down to 1.
Yeah, but if he draws another true name, he can block the Tarmogoyf. So like a removal for Tarmogoyf would be enough, not
Yeah,
Thoughtseize. I'm
No.
surprised he didn't put away Thoughtseize. It's worse than lands right now.
You're right.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think,
he
but I
draws
think
like an
Patrick.
enchantment. He can put it to the graveyard. It just wins here. That would be hilarious.
I think Patrick could have played this more aggressively.
Maybe. I think that he had definitely a chance in this game to win.
Sorry, no, more defensively. And I would
Not
have been.
attacking with the true name as long as he has 1 Tarmogoyf. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If he hadn't attacked, he wouldn't be at 5 now. If he hadn't like drained with the Deathrite but gained life and not attacked, he would be at 11 right now, with a Sylvan Library in play.
Yeah, he might have turned it around.
Yeah, and Rock Delver is built in a way like it's
Ooh,
more of
that's
a
a cheat hit.
tempo.
Does that do anything?
What did he draw? Such
A
shit.
cheat hit. And the swords, so he's not dead.
I mean, swords is what he was looking for. So I
Yes.
think he keeps the swords. He could be greedy and keep the Stoneforge Mystic.
Does that swords resolve through Flusterstorm and Days?
Let me check.
1, 2,
I don't think
3,
so
pay
because
4. No, he has to pay 4 additional mana.
yeah, so he's dead unless he. Well, if he goes for chit, he's not dead. Oh, he is dead.
Yeah, he can only gain 4
Yeah.
life. No
But,
first strike on that
yeah.
true name.
I think going for swords is probably fine, though you have to expect some amount of counter mana to be in.
Yeah.
Counter magic to be in Mark's hand.
Like Mark has 3 cards in hand the whole game and doesn't play anything. It has to
I
be
mean, it could easily be a stifle.
That's true.
Like in this spot, I think I'm putting Mark on stifle because there was no spot where he could have played it, basically.
Yeah. So he's gonna pay for the days.
Yeah, and then Flusterstorm it.
And then Flusterstorm it. For 3. 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
Good,
Interesting.
good.
And I'm surprised.
Nice.
I'm still surprised that Mark not submerging too. Okay, yeah. So on Interesting. Takes out the Thoughtseize on the play and puts in Dazes. I like swapping
Maybe.
Dazes between play and draw. Makes a lot of sense.
Makes a lot of sense. I don't think Thoughtseize is that great in this matchup, right?
I'm not sure.
I mean, it's probably not
It
bad,
seems
but
it
doesn't he have
seems
better
like the matchup is a lot about not dying.
cards?
Like for
That's
Patrick, right?
definitely how it is.
Patrick's the more controlling deck. He's gonna win a long game. He has these Planeswalkers. He has the Stoneforge package. He has True Name Nemesis. So, but